How's it going, everyone? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to get a royal crossbow without Super-Antifires on a pier. My requirements for this guide are a song from the Deep Quest, 70 smithing, 70 ranging, 70 magic, 40 prayer, and 60 summoning. In the start of this video, all I'm doing is buying the parts for the royal crossbow, which I had destroyed for the purpose of making this video. So once I have all the parts bought, I use the home teleport to go to Port Sarum, where I go northwest to talk to Cerebrum, who will give you another coral crossbow if you don't already have one. After you get the crossbow from Cerebrum, all you do is go south to the peninsula until you see the dwarf Thurgo, and you use your coral crossbow on him and he'll make it whole but unfired. So right now, I'm at the portal that goes to the Queen Black Dragon, where I'll show you my inventory quickly. I have one-click teleport, an anti-fire, 5 super restores, 5 sharks, an Aurum staff, the bow, air runes, and then the rest of the inventory is Ceradum and Bruise. And then I have bolt racks and a Carol's crossbow. And the only thing in my inventory, the Terror Bird, is just more Bruise. So now that you're in the fight, put on Protect from Missiles and drink your anti-fire. And I'm going to warn you, I'm not going to be talking too much through the actual fight. A lot of it is going to be just the fight, how it normally plays out. But I will point out stuff like the firewalls and the tortured souls. I'd recommend only trying to avoid the firewalls, by the way, in the first and maybe second wave, because by the time you're in the third wave, you just want to really DPS and just not worry about trying to avoid things. It'll just make the fight last too long for your supplies. As you can see here, it says the Queen Black Dragon draws a deep breath. That means she's about to do a firewall. And as you can see from this angle, you can easily see what spot of the platform you have to click on to have it be in the spot of the firewall that you can walk through. And now that it's nearing the end of the phase, I am standing relatively close to the first artifact, which is right in the dead center of the platform. So now that we're into the second phase, she has the ability to spawn Tortured Souls, which will, when they respawn, talk. And when they talk, you want to walk on the opposite side of them so their attack will hit them instead of you. And as you can see, I did it again and it killed it off, so now I don't have to worry about it again until she spawns another one. She draws a huge breath, so at this point it is on the far side of the platform for the first wave. I don't bother trying to run over there because it's just a waste of time, but on the second one I did because it was so close to me. What happened there, sometimes when she spawns a Tortured Soul, the soul will move immediately after using its attack, and it will avoid its own attack and hit you regardless. And at this point, she does do the fire waves, and I try to avoid both of them because you never want to walk through the fire waves as you're activating one of the artifacts, because that'll end up in you taking probably 4,000 damage. So now that we're in the third phase, she has the ability to strengthen herself against magic or ranged and melee separately. In this phase, she ends up using the one where she hardens her carapace, which makes her weaker to magic, so I end up switching to my staff and switching to the ability bar that has magic. Now that she's using the fire waves, all I do is make sure I'm brewing up before the fire wave comes, and then combo eating during it. By combo eating, I mean eating a shark and then drinking a couple of doses of brew afterwards. Once again, the fire wave's coming, I don't even bother trying to avoid it, I just drink a couple of brews, a shark in the middle, then a couple of brews again. So now that I've activated the 4th artifact, you want to stay near the center of the platform, next to the first artifact that you activated. As you can see, she spawns 4 tortured souls in the last phase, which they will spawn on all 4 sides of you diagonally, and when they do, just walk diagonally past one of them and it'll take all the hits. I slowed it down at this part of the video to show that on the bottom left of my screen, one of the tortured souls is saying that a spell is almost complete, and you have to kill it if it is about to do that, because it will do a time freeze where you cannot eat, but all of the monsters will continue doing damage. And if that happens and you don't kill it and you're just trying to forge your bow, you are going to die. And as you can see in the chat box, she says she's going to breathe extremely hot flames. That is the point that you want to be in the center of the platform, otherwise you cannot brandish your crossbow to forge it. And as you can see, I just started spam clicking brandish crossbow, and I did die, which you are going to die if you don't have Super-Antifires and you're trying to forge your crossbow, which I also only brought 3 items, so it doesn't really matter, but that's how you get the crossbow. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you have good luck getting it.